Can you believe it's that time again? The scoop. Welcome to Senior Insights. My name is Cynthia, and this is the afternoon scoop with Cynthia. Well, I name it different things because you can't have the same name on YouTube, so you have to change it up a little bit. But you know, scoop will always be in there. So, anyway, I am really looking forward to my usual first thing that I do. Once again, I didn't remind you the 12 noon prayer thing. So just set an alarm, set your phone. I bet you could do a church gong on your phone. Try it. Anyway, there's going to be a great dog today, and you're going to really enjoy it. So I've decided the word gossip is staying. I don't care. I'm glad you guys told me Pizza Stone. When I was going to write it down, I couldn't remember it again, even though I read it twice. People knew what I was talking about, though. You know. Yeah, I have a really nice one. It came from Pampered Chef, and I really like it a lot. But someone else suggested that you warm up the Pizza Stone first before you put the pizza crust on it. So I'll have to figure out how to thaw the pizza crust without having it on the pizza stone. Somebody will tell me. I know somebody will tell me. So I told you I went to Ocean State. That's all I'm going to say about it. Do you know that Regina's favorite ice cream is chocolate? I wonder what kind I should make next because I made the vanilla. I've been enjoying it. I put it all into little individual cups, so it's like a half cup serving because, trust me, it's really rich. And I don't think I could eat it. Well, I could eat more, but I think might make me sick because it's so rich. I don't know. I never had a problem with ice cream before. It's probably because I made it in my bathroom. Oh, yeah, Woody will say something about that. Somebody said, when are you going to get your cut of the check? The check is in the mail. Keep watching. And Sandy Drew got a new slow cooker. I want to know what she's going to make with the slow cooker. I want to know where she's going to store it. And I want to know if she likes it. So Sandy, if you're hearing this, and you should, because you should be watching The Scoop. So let us know what kind you got, how big it is, and what you're going to make in it for the first thing. And then tell us how it tasted. And then maybe you could do a cooking video so that I could put it on the end of The Scoop. You got all that? You got all that, Sandy? There's a few Sandys on here, isn't there? This is Sandy Drew. I'm a little uncomfortable saying people's last names, but it is in her thing, so I guess I'm not saying anything out of school. And we heard from Otis. Otis is getting a little, a big head, could you say? Kind of like he thinks he's a celebrity because he was on TV. That's what happened to me. I told you this morning that I told my neighbor that stopped. I said, I think I'm a celebrity. I didn't say it. I said, you wouldn't believe all the people using cherries in the snow. Speaking of which, I have to make sure I wrote it down. Oh, come on. I can't think of what I was going to say. And then I wrote this note. I think Betty thinks I remember what I say. I just said I don't remember what I say. But she was asking me, she said, I think you should do a slideshow. Of what? Poems? Artwork? Dogs? People? I don't know what she wants. So Betty, you need to tell me what I said so then I can agree or not agree. Because sometimes I don't remember what I said. You know, I'm doing 2 of these things a day. And don't tell anybody, but I'm doing them like one day before. Shh. Because you're supposed to come every day. But sometimes the news gets discombobulated in my head. So, you know this isn't real, don't you? Aren't we having fun, though? I think that we're going to do some more pretending. I hope you've given serious thought to the picnic. Now, I don't know when it's going to happen. I just want you to be ready, because when I decide, that's when we're going to do it. Let's see. So Otis and Toby and Molly, they were a little scruffy. Didn't you think they were scruffy in those pictures? Carol's taking them to the groomer. I hope she sends us better groomed pictures of those 2 beautiful dogs. They are beautiful, aren't they? I think she must show them on her. Well, I know they're scooting around or they're laying on her lap or something when she does her channel. Did I ever tell you should go to her channel? Plain vanilla grandma, like vanilla ice cream is plain. But she has a lot of good things to say. And then there's Betty Sue. Debbie Sue, I mean. How did you like the poop poem? The royal flush. Do you know there's a septic? I'm sorry I'm saying this, Debbie, but there is a septic maintenance company in this town, city that I live in, and it's called the Royal Flush. Anyway. Nancy, she has a dishwasher, and she has never used it. She's had it for 7 years. Now, she didn't say she washes her dishes by hand, so I wonder how she's washing her dishes. She should run it occasionally, but you know why? I bet she can't, because I bet she's using it for storage. Am I right, Nancy? Let us know. Because I think, and then there's another Nancy, so there's a lot of Sandys and a lot of Nancys, unless this is the same one. But it couldn't be the same one, because she says, this Nancy says that she thinks she might be having some dishwasher problems because her dishwasher clunks when she turns it on. Then she casually drops that the dishwasher is 22 years old. 22 years old. Her dishwasher. I bet it's one of those copper tone colors, or maybe it's Harvest Gold. Well, is it Harvest Gold, and what's the green one? Or is it Harvest Green? No, I don't know, but copper was big too. Nancy, could you please let us know what color it is? Because if it's that old, it probably doesn't do a very good job. And then, of course, Woody. my dear friend Woody had to put his 2 cents worth in about the pizza. He was not impressed. He's not impressed with a lot. He's tough to get through that veneer that he has. But I'm getting there. Anyway, he likes ham and pineapple on pizza. I didn't ask him, Woody, maybe you could let us know, do you put red sauce on it, or is it white sauce, or is it just cheese? Did I forget to say that I put cheese on my pizza? You know, one time I did it, I put the cheese on first. Did you ever do that, where you put the cheese on first? And then you got to put the tomato sauce and all the other stuff. But the cheese goes on top of the pizza sauce, right? I mean, there are probably other ways to make it. Have you ever made a calzone? Those are good. I've never made one, but they're just pizza crust, right? Folded over with pizza stuff inside. So, I forgot to tell you this morning when we were talking that I didn't go grocery shopping. No, I did tell you. So now I'm going to have to go out tomorrow because I chose not to do it today because I didn't want Quinn to be upset. And I really wanted to go into that other store. And so now I have to go tomorrow. And I'm not happy about it. There is one good thing about it. I'm going to stop at the post office. Let's see what happens. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? I was cleaning my kitchen counter today or yesterday or someday, and I brought this spoon rack over. See it? And I made this for my first mother-in-law. And when she was sick and in the hospital, she told her grandson to make sure when she passed away that Cynthia got her spoon holder that I made for her probably in 1970. Because I married her son in 1969, and that's when I started taking those ceramic lessons where they were all talking about labor and delivery, because they were all young women like I was. But anyway, how cool is that? And then my son, my oldest son, who, his dad was my first husband, and he lived with his dad most of the time. Well, when my son moved up here to Maine, I was over his house one day and I said, "Where'd you get that lamp?" It was a bowl and pitcher lamp. He said, "My dad gave it to me." I said, "Go over there and turn that lamp over." Sure enough, I made that lamp. And he must have gotten it when we got divorced. But I'm glad he gave it to my son. It's a pretty lamp. I don't know if you like bowls and pitchers, but I love them. And someday when I get the strength to show you my bedroom, I'll show you the bowls and pitchers. And I'll show you the pea pots that I've collected. You know, the chamber pots. You know, that's not a bad idea. Did your mother, when you went on road trips, ever bring a can or a jar so that if you had to pee, you could pee in it? You don't have to tell me. It's too much information. My mother used to bring a glass jar filled with soapy water and a washcloth. You know, they didn't have wipes and stuff like that. And she probably couldn't have afforded it. She probably couldn't afford it because we were, I don't know if you'd call us poor, but Well, would you call, we had a station wagon, it was a white station wagon. The floor was rusty, and you could see the road underneath your feet. Would you call that poor? Oh, I don't know what else I can say. I'm drinking this blood red tea again. I'm throwing sugar in it. It's actually really good. But you know, I miss the caffeine from Coke. I don't know if I can last much longer without Coke. It's tempting. It's really tempting every time I go into a grocery store that has Coke not to buy some. I mean, it's a serious addiction. So isn't the candy. Speaking of addiction, oh, I have one other little tidbit. Marsha from Kansas Misfit, she used to work at Casey's Pizza House as the pizza maker. That's Marsha. Our Marsha, you know. She planted beans the other day. I love Marsha. I do. She's special. She has a special place in my heart. Don't tell her because I don't want her to start taking advantage of me. Anyway. Did we talk about Sandy's dog? You know Sandy's cat. I put a picture and then I told her it was Sandy's cat, but I didn't tell you her name because I wasn't sure how you said her name. Well, it's La 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 La. So it's La La. Soft A, she told me. So make sure that you say it correctly the next time. And it's going to be interesting, the dog that you get to see this evening. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm so glad that you came. I had like an exciting day today. You know, I was all revved up when I did this morning video, but I calmed down a little bit now. But I had a really good day. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I know that it's going to be a good day. The weather was nice today, but I mean a good day like mentally for Senior Insights is what I mean. I have to clip Quinny's nails. I've let it go over a week now than they should have been done. I have to do it. I'll let you know how I made out. Anyway, goodbye. I will see you in the morning. Where's my prop? Now that I've got this figured out, I will see you in the morning. Just walk in, grab a chair, because someone said they had to stand today. That was kind of good, wasn't it? And then I'll see you for the scoop. I'm still working on the vanilla ice cream, so I can't. I don't want to share anymore because I got a little bit left, and then I have to figure out what kind I'm going to make now because I've decided I am going to make ice cream myself all the time. Goodbye. Don't forget, there's a puppy coming up.